The Mini. Like the best of us, it had to start at the bottom and work its way up. And like all good promotions, the Mini did most of its hard graft in its formative years, taking people like me to school, taking people to work, and to Turin. When Rover announced the Sport Pack Minis in the 90s, I didn't hear any jokes from cynical motoring journalists about rehashing an old car or flogging a dead horse. And that's because the Mini was the cool kid in the class. It was the original, the best. But how on earth did this little social climber start out as an obvious choice for a first car and end up as just as obvious a choice for a rock star and a valuable classic investment? Was it novelty value? Well, in 1959, when the car was first launched, you could probably say that. In the 70s, that was probably still true to a point as well. But for most cars over 50 years on, you'd have to presume that the novelty would wear off. Okay, it hasn't for the Mini, but that can't be the sole reason. Was it innovation? Again, the Mini's front drive, front engine layout with enough space to reasonably accommodate a small family was a revelation in the late 50s. Today, though, there's an army of super Minis led by the Ford Ka, all boasting similar claims. Funnily enough, the new Mini isn't one of them. There's no doubting the Mini's motorsport success. It won championships, created superstars and legends, and continues to be a formidable competition car, whether on the hill climb, the rally stage, or the racetrack. The Mini's motorsport pedigree is impressive, unprecedented even. But it can't just be that, because if you were to pull up at the petrol pumps in, say, a Lancia Stratos, everybody would point. Not everyone would know what it was. The Mini has courted notoriety and earned nobility up against some of the best race and rally cars in the world, yes. But it can't just be that. The words Timo Mäkinen and Paddy Hopkirk are not on the tip of the nation's tongues. It must be the celebrity thing. Pop stars, film stars, and celebrity chefs have all celebrated Alex Isignos's creation over the decades. But then celebrities come and go. The Mini hasn't gone. I've got it. It must be because they got designer Paul Smith to paint one purple and sign his name on it. Yeah, that'll be it. No, not that. There is one big reason, though, why the Mini has remained arguably the world's favourite and without doubt the world's most famous car. The Mini started life as an affordable, easy to manufacture car for the masses. And it's been the choice of learner drivers, of politicians, of rock stars, and of business people ever since. It's the ultimate personal accessory. It's been family car, sports car, racing car, stunt car, easily the most universal car ever produced. The Mini has even created an industry sector all of its own, with all the specialist tuning and accessory firms that have come and gone over the years. But what about now? Well, the classic Mini still maintains its appeal to just about every type of driver, except the new ones. You see, in the start, the car used its grassroots appeal to build a cult and springboard itself up the ladder of motoring credibility. A good classic Mini is now a complete investment, a valuable asset, and the Mini's own celebrity status easily outweighs anyone who might just get behind the wheel. I told you, a complete social climber.